Hey guys, welcome to the sunny garden. I am so happy to finally be outside. It is time to plant greens and brassicas. If you want to plant broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, it's time to get those seeds in the ground. They are cold weather, and the quicker you get them in, the less likely they are to bolt before they put on whatever it is they're going to grow for you. So this bed, these two beds right here that you see behind me, are my greens. It's time to grow greens as well, and I sow my seeds directly into the soil to plant greens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have about 20 kinds of lettuces here. I like purple lettuces, speckled lettuce, green lettuce. I have spinach in here also, and Swiss chard. So anyway, what I did with these beds, normally we have a load of horse manure that we amend our beds with. It's not fresh, it's decomposed, so it's broken down and turned into compost. I don't have that yet. It hasn't been delivered yet. So what I did for these two beds, because I wanted to get my greens in as soon as possible, because I want to get as much out of them as I can before they bolt, I went ahead and picked up a couple of bags of mushroom compost from, I got this from Lowe's, I believe. So I picked up mushroom compost and I mixed it in with my soil, so it gives it some more nutrition. So, and I just I took a pitchfork and I kind of mixed it in, so it has a really nice consistency. But these beds, because we've added and we amend them with compost and manure every year, these beds, the dirt in them is just like coffee grounds. It's amazing. So I just made these short little rows here and I planted my greens in here. Now, I actually have 2 more greens that I didn't have room for in these 2 beds. I don't want to put greens down there because I'm going to use that for other things, but I will actually take one of my big flower pots and put them in that just to finish them out. So if you don't have raised beds or you don't have in-ground garden, grow your greens in a pot. That's an awesome way to grow them. You can put them right by your kitchen door or whatever and come out and pick yourself a salad. So anyway, it's time to do that. So get your seeds in the ground. I just made little short rows, and then I just took my hand and just brushed over it, because again, you don't want to cover your seed with any more dirt than the depth of the seed itself. So sometimes it's really better just to brush that a little bit, just with a little dirt over the top. Don't actually just, take a shovel and put dirt over something like a lettuce seed, because you'll bury it and you'll never see it again. So anyway, let's come over now and I want to show you where I planted my arugula and how I did that. All right, so here we are in the arugula bed. I grow arugula around this pot and in this pot. And if you weren't here last year, I'm going to show you how I do that. This is part of my seed saving teaching also. So we took arugula when we picked it, and we just laid it out, and my husband laid it over the propane tank, but you can lay it anywhere. You can even lay it out on a table. And it dried up, and then we put it all in a big box. I don't know if you can see this box right here. We put it all in a big box and just let it sit in this box over winter. And these little seed pods on the arugula all popped open. I'm going to show you what that looks like here. We've got a lot of it. I mean, I've got seeds for probably the rest of my life here. And we ended up with They kind of look like mustard seed. Thousands of tiny yellow seeds like this. I don't know if you can see those. And I just broadcast them all over here and in the flower pot. And I might plant a few more because I actually did this the other day, but I just planted them all around here. And I watered them, and they will just come up. And arugula is so good for you. It's full of nitric oxide and causes your blood vessels to open up. So you've heard of beets and all the beet products because they're full of nitric oxide. Well, arugula is full of nitric oxide as well. And if you've never tried it, it's kind of spicy. It's a green. You can make salads out of it. It takes a little bit of getting used to probably if you haven't, because it's a little bit spicy. But now we just make salads. They're strictly out of arugula, and I love them. And in some other videos, I show you how to make some really good dressings for those. So anyway, if you haven't planted greens, get your green seeds out and start getting those planted, whether it's in flower pots or in the ground or in raised beds. But just plant some, because you're going to be so happy when you do. And you know where they come from, you know what's on them, or rather what's not on them in my case, because I don't put anything in it, and I buy organic soil and amenities when possible. So anyway, get some greens in the ground, and we'll talk to you on the next video. If you want to join my garden club, I will put the link in the comments, so be sure and do that. And it's where a whole group of us get together, and like-minded people wanting to grow gardens. Whether you want to grow all your food or whether you want to just supplement your groceries with some better quality food and things that you absolutely can't grow at the grocery store. There's some amazing things that you can grow here. So anyway, join my garden club link. It is free right now. So, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining me.